Okay, everybody, this is the fourth video, I believe. Yeah, this is the fourth video, and this is for No Need for Love songs as well. This video, I actually want to talk about. It's called the Crazies. All right, the Crazies. Um, if you can't build a successful relationship with the Crazies, because the Crazies are completely unstable. They are abusive. They talk down to you. They're neglectful. They settle. They're lazy in every way. They see evil as good and good as evil. You know, their mind is twisted. Usually, the crazies are connected to a huge amount of dysfunction in their life. They can't tell the difference between good and bad. I mean, bad is normal to them, and it's no big deal. Good will actually cause pressure on them, and they're twisted. Their brains are twisted. Their mind is twisted. Now, it doesn't mean that they're not valuable, or it doesn't mean that they're unlovable. But what it does mean is until they deal with that, they'll never be able to be in a successful relationship. The crazies are often needy people. They're very needy, and they're like leeches. They try to leech onto your life to use your life to create their stability. And that's crazy. What's not crazy is somebody who actually has stability coming to you, genuinely trying to love you, genuinely trying to provide for you, genuinely trying to care for you, genuinely trying to encourage you, genuinely trying to bring you to a better place. Often, people will date so many crazy people, and here's the thing: crazy people actually work very hard to look normal. And it makes it hard for the good people to be with someone in a relationship because, say, if you come from a stable home and you come from a good relationship, but you end up with a crazy, what ends up happening is this: by the time you meet another good person, you're now crazy. that's that's how it works. By the time if you meet a bunch of crazy people and you've had sex with a bunch of crazy people, you fall in love with a bunch of crazy people, but you were a good person, you were stable, you had your stuff together. But by the time you meet someone that actually can enhance you and bring you out, you've already embraced being crazy yourself. You'll make reckless, bad decisions. You'll do a bunch of silly, dumb stuff, and you'll justify it by, it's just my life. This is just how I am, or this is just this or that. And really, what you're doing is sabotaging yourself, keeping your life in the realm of crazy. Keeping yourself in the realm of dysfunction because that's what you know, and that's all you know, and that's what you accept. You don't really want better. You don't really want to do better. The other thing that's crazy is this: uh, is if you, and I did this myself because I did this myself. If you come from a blessed home and you are in love with someone who comes from, say, a dysfunctional home, it's very important that you understand that it is possible to have a successful relationship with them, but they have to deal with their stuff. Nothing you can do it can fix them. There's nothing that you can do that can fix a person who has not yet dealt with their own dysfunctional life. There's no amount of love. As a matter of fact, all you're going to do is add confusion to them. There's no amount of love. There's no amount of things you can do for them. They pretty much see life how they see life. And until they deal with that, then you probably should just leave that person alone until that person deals with their dysfunction. Because two dysfunctional people coming together doesn't make any sense. And someone who comes from a very good life being with a dysfunctional person, that doesn't make sense either. All that dysfunctional person has the ability to bring you down before you bring that person up because they're dysfunctional. The way they think is off. The way they think is off. So it's crazy to think you can fix someone, that your love is so awesome and your love is so amazing that you can fix someone. Now, it is possible, but this is not crazy. What's not crazy is if you have stability and you see that this person is a genuinely good person and genuinely stable, if and what they need is love, your love can enhance them and it can bring them out, especially if they want to be in a better life and if they want to do better and if they want to be better people. Then that creates a very beautiful story. It's a very beautiful truth. It's a very beautiful opportunity for both of you to appreciate and see love in its full power and its full beauty. But one of the mistakes that people make, again, is trying to fix someone. Crazy, you can't fix someone. That's what crazy people think they can do. They think that their love is so amazing that they can fix people, and you can't. You can't do that. It doesn't work that way. It'll never work that way. What's also crazy, I don't know if you ever heard of the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule is this: most people are not 100%. But you can be with somebody that's 80% of what you want and what you need. 80%. What's crazy is when you leave that 80% to go and get 20%, and you cheat on the 80% person that you have, or you leave the 80% person that you have to go get the 20% that they lack. And you think you're making a better move because you're you. And you've experienced the 80%, but you're like, oh, but they don't do this and they don't do that. And you'll leave this wonderful person to go be with someone who's only 20% of what you need and what you want. And it only takes a matter of time before you realize that you just made the biggest mistake of your life. That's crazy. Cheaters. Dating a cheater is crazy. Okay, dating an abuser is crazy. Dating a liar is crazy. Marrying somebody who has no standard, that's crazy. Marrying somebody who doesn't want better in life, that's crazy. Marrying somebody just because they make you laugh and make you smile, that's crazy. You've got to take time to build a relationship. Now, what's also crazy is judging someone too quickly. If you see, some people say all the time that if they're too good to be true, they're probably crazy. No, that's not true. Some people come from good lives and they're genuine. They're genuine people. It's important that you just take time to learn that person and to see if they're real or not, because crazy can only fake it for so long. The truth is, you want to see how people pursue you, how people handle when bad times and bad situations. You want to see how people handle it. You don't want to you don't want to be so arrogant to think that, oh, they're too good, so they must be crazy. That's foolish, because God is that good to send someone to you that's also that good. God will send you someone that will be exactly what you need in your life. And if you're not thinking straight, or if you've become jaded and kind of negative, or put yourself in such a complicated situation where you can't even see properly, then what will happen is you will end up missing the opportunity to be with someone that's actually very loving and very good. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to be that person, especially as you get older, because it's harder to find good people as you get older.